Hey there, and welcome to yet another episode of That's Why We Have Hot Dogs in the Freezer. You remember when you were a kid and your mom told you, eat your vegetables, and you sat down like a good boy or girl at the table and your mom brought you your vegetables and it was a pile of steaming mush? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a better way. So today we're going to be doing roasted veggies. Roasting vegetables brings out the sweetness, makes them tasty. They're a little bit crunchy. They got a little bit of chew to them. It's not like, is this broccoli? Anyway, so to do this, we're going to need a cutting board. We're going to need a roasting pan. We're going to need 2 bowls. I'll show you about that in a minute. And we're going to, of course, need vegetables, a knife, and a few other things. But we're going to need foil. So we're going to start by turning the pan upside down. What? We're going to cook on the back of the pan? No, silly. We're not going to cook on the back of the pan. Look at that. We're at the end of the roll. Even better. So we're going to take this, and I like putting the shiny side up. Throw that away in just a sec. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the back of the pan to form my foil. Ooh. You know what we're doing, roasted veggies, right? Okay, so we're going to take that, we're going to turn this over. And now we've got our foil formed. And all I have to do is push it down in. And I do the foil because, I don't know about you, but I hate cleaning up. So instead of cleaning up, we're going to do this. We're going to take this and get rid of that. We don't need it right now, okay? Alright, so let's put this over here out of our way temporarily. And I've got this bowl for trash, and this bowl we mean business with. Let's start Brussel sprouts. Everybody hates Brussels sprouts, I know. Because most of the time when you have Brussels sprouts, somebody has boiled the crap out of them, and all you get is that steaming pile of mush we talked about. So let me show you what I just did. So I'm going to take my Brussels sprout, and I've got a woody end. I'm going to cut that off. I'm still pinching the Brussels sprout between two fingers, my thumb and forefinger. I'm going to take my knife and go right between them and cut it in half. And that goes in the bowl. We have to do that quite a few times. So at this point in the video, I'm either going to speed the video up and look funny while I'm working through this, or I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back after I'm done the Brussels sprouts. Let's see what happens, okay? Now, I've got 2/3 of a bowl here, and I actually made a mistake. I should have used a smaller bowl for the trash and the large bowl for what we're going to cook. But I think what I'm going to do, if you would be patient with me, I'll be right back. I'm going to dump this bowl out and swap. Be right back. Okay, so I've swapped out the bowls. Now I've got the small one for trash. I've got the large one for my stuff. And what I'd like to do is use a little bit of cauliflower along with this. So I'll show you how I do a cauliflower. I'll cut this plastic off. And try to do it without cutting my fingers off. So there's that. Now I take these big leaves and get them off as best I can. I take my small knife and just kind of go into the core and just go around it and pull that core out. And I've still got a couple leaves here. Pick that up, clean some of this off. I kind of like to keep the core because it adds texture and it's edible. I don't like the stained and dirty part of the core, but I do like some of the core. So then we're going to take our knife and kind of go down in here and pull out some florets, just like that. I'm going to take these and I like to just split them halfway down and then pull them apart. That way you don't get the crumbs all over the place. Let's do that again. Split it halfway down and then pull it apart. And if you've got a large one, what you can do is split it halfway and then split it halfway again and make it a quarter. But always remember, split it halfway and then pull it apart, and you won't have those flaky crumbs all over your workstation, and most importantly in your final product, because it's not easy eating those little crumbs. So let's take one more here. See how much room we've got in that bowl yet. The other thing is, I usually make a whole tray of these at the beginning of the week and then separate them into smaller containers, and I have vegetables for the week. But I'm not doing that today. We're going to have a few with dinner, and that's the whole point of this. So for now, I'm done with the cutting. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, and this is one of the best things you'll ever find. I get these at my international food store. It's peeled garlic. Some of your bigger chefs will say, oh, that's horrible stuff. You want to peel your own. Not when I'm going to do this. So there. Roasted garlic. This will season the other vegetables on the pan. They taste good on their own. They are just tasty. So now we're going to take this. Let me put Mr. Cauliflower over here. And let me get this. This is extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to glove up one hand. So, gloved up one hand. I'm going to take my olive oil, pour it in just a little bit, a couple, 3-4 tablespoons. Close that back up. Now, with the gloved hand, get in here and just make sure everything is coated. Just work them around. Remember, God gave you the best kitchen implement right at the end of your arm. So don't be afraid to play with your food. Besides, you can gross the kids out when you tell them, hey, I played with your food. So now we got that. Keep this up out of the way. Don't want to be picking your nose or anything when you're in this condition. So now we're going to take our vegetables, dump them out, pull all that oil out and everything, and just spread them around in an even layer. And what I'm going to do, and I don't need to show you this process, you know how to use an oven, I hope, but what I'm going to do is put this in a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes, and after about 30 minutes I'll pull it out and stir them around a little bit with a spatula and put them in for the last 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. So see you in a bit. Okay, our vegetables are done, and doesn't that look better than the steamed and boiled Brussels sprouts of your youth? Let's just do this. This is a piece of roasted goodness. This is the garlic clove. Oh yeah. Not garlicky. They get kind of sweet and caramelized. I'm gonna try a Brussels sprout here. You see the little brown on there? That's tasty. Yes. Yes, that will be for dinner tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been another episode of That's Why We Have Hot Dogs in the Freezer. If you did like the video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe and hit the little bell up in the corner so you get notifications the next time I have a video. That was roasted veggies, and we'll see you next time.